Boys, welcome back to another video. Today we're starting a brand new series that I'm gonna call Random Wheel, and this is gonna consist of many different things. I put all the epic rarity guns, exotic guns, and some of the legendary guns on a wheel, and I basically spin it and I see what I have to use to complete that task. And today we're doing the dungeon. So if you want to see more of this series, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also make sure to follow me on Twitch. I stream almost every day. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So I basically want to do this series just to show you boys that you can literally do different things, many different weapons. And honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna complete this stuff, but it's gonna be for fun. But as you see here, I have all of the epic, legendary, and exotic weapons on this wheel, and I basically gave a couple different things. So the exotic guns and the legendary guns have a 2x chance to win because they're easier to use, so to say. Again, I could switch this up for next video, but today we're doing a dungeon, so it's gonna be hard either way. And basically, I'm gonna spin this twice. So whatever I get, I gotta use to do a dungeon. So without further ado, let's spin. Now I'm very nervous for this spin because again, if I get like a Comrade and a Zeus, I'm absolutely fucked. But again, let's see what happens here because I'm spinning the wheel. Okay, for the first one, that's not bad. A hammer for the dungeon is not a bad option. But honestly, the secondary can make or break it here. This is going to be a very scary choice either way. So we're going to rock a hammer. That's 100% going to happen. And now we got our secondary option. And if we get another hammer, then we gotta rock double hammer, but it is what it is. Oh, we got a brute, baby. Come on. This combo is actually phenomenal. And we actually got a pretty good roll out of these. I'm actually very surprised that we got a really good combination of guns there. That's pretty awesome. That's probably not gonna happen all the time, but I'm just happy that we get to do the first series or the first episode of this series with some pretty good weapons. Now in the future, I want to do this series with drills, dungeons, oil, just a ton of different stuff. So again, leave me ideas down below in the comments for more ideas for this series. Like thunder crashing in the dark, crash in the dark. Like thunder crashing, like people dying in the dark, crash in the dark. Like thunder crashing in the dark, crash in the dark. And so I go away with you. And so I gotta fly away and tell you what I gotta do without you. So the armor that I'm going to be using is actually a double kit of 0.8 health restoration per second. So we got basically a 1.6 health per second, because in the dungeon that's actually super clutch, because if you get hit and you can't obviously stim right there, you can just run away and for 5 seconds you literally get like what, 8-10 HP. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so this is going to be my kit for the dungeon. I'm bringing a metric fuck ton of ammo. I have like 3,000 rounds. You know why? Because I'm just going to bring an absurd amount because I'm always ready for anything to come my way. I only have 20 stims, and that is because I do have 1.6 health per second, so it's pretty good. Now with that all out of the way, I say we just send it because I'm actually extremely happy that we got very good weapons for this first episode. Now if this series goes well, I want to do the series with drills and oil as well, obviously, because I think it would be really fun to just kind of show off that I can use different weapons. Because I think next episode, if this does well, maybe if we drop 50 likes on this episode, I'll do another one and I'll actually include every single weapon in the game on that wheel and just kind of give it a try. So if you guys hit 50 likes on this video, I will 100% do a part 2 and do a drill edition. So here we go, boys. We are ready for war. Let's see how long this takes us if we actually do it fairly well. I haven't done a solo dungeon in so long. So I honestly have just absolutely no idea what to expect. I have 2,400 bullets, which is a little overkill, I think. But you know what? I'd rather have too much ammo than not enough. Technically, I have like 3K ammo ready to go because you do get 500 at some point in the dungeon. So it should be fairly easy, but again, we'll see what happens. Now, again, I am going to do the same strat. I'm going to drop all my heavy stuff down into the dungeon, so I'm under that 300-pound mark. I mean, I'm under the 200-pound mark, because if you're under 200 pounds, you're a lot lighter. You're a lot more agile on your feet. It's bugged right now. Stuff is going to spawn randomly, and it's going to spawn very quickly. So we got to get ready. Come on, dude. Spawn. I don't know what's happening right now, but nothing spawned in the first room. I am not sure of what's going on. I am very confused of what the hell is happening right now. I think it's bugged. Stuff usually spawns. What is happening? Nothing spawned in the first room so far. I don't know See, now everything just spawned. See what is happening? I told you what is going on. I'm just going through the door. I'm not fighting this. I just opened the door. I'm leaving. See ya. See ya, Moose. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. As you see, I'm not even healing, and look how quickly my health is going up, dude. I'm not even healing. And look at my health just shooting up, dude. It is so quick. Okay, we just completely finessed the first room. I don't know what the hell happened, but you know what? I'll take it. And nothing spawned, and I'm fine with that. First room is done. You know, super easy. Super easy. We're going to do the same strat again because apparently, I don't know what the hell happened there. But this time, we're probably going to have to do it. So here we go. There's going to be some blast sticks that spawn on our right-hand side. Just like that. We're going to kill them all because they explode the quickest. We want to get up here on this hill probably. Eliminate this rattler as quickly as possible. And kind of make our way around here because we have some tick bombs on our ass. And these rattlers are one of the most annoying things in the dungeon because they can absolutely screw you. And just, they shoot lasers everywhere and it's going to be a really big issue for you if you can't control them because those lasers can like intercross and severely screw you. And many, like that guy right there, he's screwing me. We're going to run up here, try to put some separation between these guys. The marauders. That guy's lunging hella. Kill these rattlers. We're going to try to get back on top of this area between this little pillar because this is a really good spot to go if there's no poison on it. If they poison it, it's a really bad spot because obviously there's poison on it and you don't want that to happen. You got to kind of block off their poison, their spit beams with this little wall right here. And if you can do that, like that guy's spit right there, that's going to severely screw me over in this fight at least. You just kind of got to play angles with them. You got to kind of hold angles, shoot them from when their mouth is open, make sure they don't poison this area. And if you can hold off this area, kind of like a King of the Hill-esque style, you should be more than fine. But that guy's spitting. He's going to hit the wall. That guy's spitting. I'm going to go over here. That guy's opening his mouth now. Now we kill him. Just keep going. We can kind of kill this guy legit now. And again, I've barely used stims. I don't think I've used... Maybe I've used one stim, but I've used like no stims. That's all because my restoration armor is so good. And you always want to check above you before you grab your stuff. Because raining down hell upon you is not something that's fun to deal with. And I do need, again, one more mature rattler eye. If I don't find it this freaking run, I'm going to scream, dude. I'm gonna scream. Second room went pretty well because, again, we didn't do the first room at all. So we had a lot more, like, kind of utilities to use, even though we have a metric shit ton of ammo. And we're not going to use all of it because we're going to get 500 here. Or I missed the 500. I don't remember. We might have missed the 500 ammo. Never mind. This is the room with all the ammo. This chest should have 500. There we go. And again, all of these have like a certain set amount of ammo. So again, if you need some ammo, check all those boxes. You should be more than good. And for this, I might use my hammer for a little bit here. I can save some ammo here. Kill these guys with some minimal amount of bullets just because I do have a hammer and I want to use it a wee bit here. And I'm going to use all of my brute ammo on this room at least. Okay, so I dropped some ammo here and I want to try to kill again as many rattlers as possible. This guy opened his mouth, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to shred him. There we go. I got one down. And this room is really good because there's a couple different spots you can play off of. So we got to kill these rattlers almost immediately and then we can kind of push back to this back pillar right here. This back rock is a savior, and it's only a savior if the marauders are not spitting in the spot. You have to protect this spot from those spit as much as possible. So again, when they're opening their mouth to spit, you have to cancel it or else you are just screwed. And this spot is going to be absolutely ruined and you literally just can't use it. Right there, if that guy spins and he spits on this spot, it's completely over. Now, since all of them are dead, I can play off this spot fairly well here. Let's maneuver on the rock. I just got to kill all the rattlers, make sure they're all dead. Because again, their spit is going to be what kills me here. Their spit is going to be extremely dangerous to me because the Striders, they can't do anything when I'm up here. They can do literally nothing. So again, you want to get rid of all of the marauders so they don't spit here. And then you want to make sure that you kill all these stupid little Striders there. Again, this was going to be a hard dungeon, but since I got such a good roll, it's kind of like a learning lesson. You know what I mean? We're kind of learning as we go. Dungeons aren't nearly as scary as people make them out to be. They're really not. Now we're going to go back and grab that ammo. And just imagine if I did get like a comrade or something, or even a Zeus Beam's actually pretty good for dungeons. Like if I got a comrade for a dungeon, it would be so bad because the comrade is actually horrific in the dungeon. It's so bad that it actually pains me because it's so weak against mainly all of the creatures, unless like the Jeff manages to open his mouth or something. Then it's a little bit, you know, a little bit different. But then we can have a little bit of a talk. Right here for this last room, there's a couple different strats we can use. And again, I'll show you the best spot to sit and where to go and stuff. So once you kill the Jeffs, you kill the Rattlers, you kill everything that's just underneath you as you spawn, you're going to run up to this rock and you're basically just going to hold up here and you literally don't have to do anything else. Like right there, I made him crouch, made him a little bit of stun. And now you just get some free shots and you'll see he's going to throw some rocks at you, which are pretty easily dodgeable from this spot. These guys underneath you literally can't touch you. Like like he's throwing a rock, so as soon as he throws it, I'm going to drop down a layer, climb back up. I missed the climb back. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, this is awkward. Okay, this is very awkward. I fell down, and I can't get back up. There we go. Now I'm back up. And he's throwing the rock. I'm going to drop down a layer. Come back up. And you basically just do exactly what I did until he's dead. And he is deceased. We got him. And now we can just take care of all this other stuff one by one. There is a lot of mobs, so we are going to have to take a little time with it, but it's okay. And again, if you need heavy strider flesh, like this is the place to go. I got 4 right there, and you usually have to grind to get these, dude. Let me tell you. It is a grind to get these sometimes. And honestly, for the first episode of this series, it went pretty well. I was very surprised at the spin that we got and how we got a brute and how we got a hammer. So I think next time I can maybe put those weaker weapons in, but we'll do a drill next time, because weaker weapons with dungeons, they just simply, like, sometimes you literally can't do it, because if I bring a PW or a K28, I'm not going to be able to complete it. Like, it's actually not possible. I won't have enough ammo. I won't have enough penetration. It's just not going to work. But this is what we got. We got an advocate, a flechette, blue armor, and a strider head. I'll take the head. I'm not going to take the other stuff. But if this was like an early season type of loot, I definitely would take that stuff, because it's not bad at all. And we got a maelstrom. So again, not too bad of loot. But again, for end game, since it is end wipe, I don't need much at this point. Now, we do have some terrible evacs. And without getting to evac, you technically didn't complete a dungeon, because you technically didn't evac yet. So we got to get out safely in order to really complete this challenge. All right, so our evac is here, and we're going to make our way out to it. This is still very scary. We might still get in a gunfight here. But again, we want to get there as quickly as possible, but as late as possible. Because as I get in, I want that ship to take off, and I want to make sure that no one is around me to fight me. And there we go. Easy peasy, baby. Good first episode to the brand new series. If you boys did enjoy this brand new series, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and tell me what you think down below. And I'll see you in the next one. And peace.